Good morning and welcome back to POG. Again, it is Sunday. It is now about 11 o'clock, and as you can see, I'm in the garden. I hope you enjoyed the pictures of my one corner in my garden. And today we're going to talk about lavender. A lot of ladies and gentlemen have been talking about how their lavender doesn't last. The hardest season for the lavender plant is the first season. Listen, I have gone through probably three already of these. Lavender is hard. Now, things you need to think about. Lavender. There are people who are allergic to lavender, my son being one. He's not here, he's in college, so I don't have to worry about him and the smell of the lavender. It is a very strong smell to it. What I do know is that lavender are great for companion planting. They help basil, they help mint, they help rosemary and thyme. And then lavender also is good for Brussels sprouts, cabbages, cauliflower, and broccoli. What you're looking for are these purple flowers. Now, they're not purple yet because these are immature, but in the next week or so, they will start becoming purple. One of the downfalls of most people with lavender is that they don't deadhead. If you don't deadhead, you won't promote new growth. Deadhead means cutting this off. Can you come on in a little? Cutting this off after it blooms. Okay, and what I do is after it blooms, I throw it into the soil, hoping that if there's seeds inside, they will go into the soil and they will regrow. Okay, also when you pot your lavender, you don't want to be completely down into the soil. You want to keep about an inch so that they don't lay into the dirt. So you don't want them laying in the dirt, okay? And this here is dying off, so I will probably cut, well, I'm going to pinch it right now and take it and I'm going to drop it in here. Dropping it in doesn't do anything, but this will build nitrogen into your soil, okay? There's a volunteer. I have no idea what this is. That means it just randomly laid there. Okay, now, lavender, the leaves are edible, which means, yes, you can eat lavender leaves. So that's all of these things in here you can eat, okay? You can use them for soups. You can use them for stew. You can use them for tea. Make sure you prune, like I just told you. They attract butterflies. Deers don't like lavender. Mice don't like lavender, ticks don't like lavender, moths, mosquitoes, flies, and beetles. Someone was talking about how they had Japanese beetles. Lavenders keep that away. Now, remember, one pot of lavender is not going to keep down your beetles for the whole yard, especially if you have a large yard. You may need a couple of them, and you may need them in prominent spots. I plant this one, so when she's finished, she goes back up underneath my raised garden, where my cabbages are, to keep away the caterpillars from that area. They don't like the smell. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see, can you get a picture of that? That butterfly that's flying around? It's actually a moth. It's a white moth. They are bad for your garden. You don't want them around in your garden, but I am a pollinator garden, so therefore I don't bother them, okay? I put flowers around that they don't like. I don't kill them. I don't put down anything to kill them, so remember that. Okay, and then the last thing about lavenders is that they need good drainage. So this pot has a good drainage system down here. And they also like ash. Now, this is called pot ash. Pot ash is just the ash from a wood fire pit or a wood fireplace. And they don't like a lot, so you only have to do this once. So I'm going to do it now. Put a little in the soil, and then I will water her. That is what you need to do to keep her healthy, keep her growing, and make her happy. Then when she's happy, she'll have lots of blooms on it, and you'll be happy too. So again, this is lavender, POG, Philadelphia. Come back and enjoy us. Keep growing, keep learning.